Alright, today's shave is going to be inspired by Subie shaves. And, I just got a shower, so I got water over me. But, 45th parallel, right there. And a, Henderson right there. With this, as you can see, kind of, there's no blade on this side. If you turn it that way, you can kind of see the silver right there. There's a blade on that side, no blade on this side. I took a D blade, snapped it in half, and put it on the one side, like Subie Shaves does. This is a Subie shaved, Subie shaved Subie inspired shave, right there. So there's my screen cover. Let's lather this up. Put that over there. Got the brush soaking. Got the bowl here, ceramic bowl, so it makes a little bit of noise, but it's part of the thing, you know, it's just part of it. Take a little bit of this out. This is one of the originals. I bought this about 4 or 5 years ago. Smells amazing. Smells like black cherry. Smells so good. One of my favorite scents. You know, when there's deep complexity of scents, different things mixed in, it's nice, but sometimes when you just have like a solid lime, or you have a solid cherry, with a strong cherry smell, a strong lime smell, it just is better. I mean, I'm all for complexity, but a straight lime, or even in here, I'll grab one of my soaps that are no longer made, that are straight lime. Probably haven't seen this. This is Something Green Oregon. Now it's called Wild for Oregon, but yeah, this one straight lime. Had this sent out to people a while ago. Amazing scent. I know it's backwards. I'm videoing on my phone, but Artisan Shave Soap lime. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. Sorry. Something about this one, handcrafted in Oregon, just smells so amazing. But we're gonna do it the cherry today, like a cherry and lime, a cherry limeade. Oh, that would sound so good. Maybe if Doug is watching this, a cherry lime. A cherry lime. Oh, it smells so good. A cherry lime, like a cherry lime soda, like a cherry lime, if 7-Up came out with a cherry, or Sprite came out with a cherry lime. So not necessarily as much a lemon, but a cherry and lime. I'd be all over that, but yeah. Something to check out if you're into making soaps. A cherry lime. Can't beat lime for me. I was on a lime binge for a while, and if it had lime in it, I was buying it. And then I was on a cherry binge. I never thought until now, combine the two. It's got to smell amazing. I mean, it's got to smell amazing. The cherry, right there. This Something Green is now Wild for Oregon. They sold it. I emailed them and said, you need to start making soaps again because they smell amazing. They're like, well, we got a different guy making soaps down the street and go to. Well, the problem was I wanted their soap. His recipe, this one right here, specifically. I don't think they realized that I had his specific soaps. And I was big on pushing them into the YouTube community. But they stopped making them. I actually went to the supermarket, or went to the Saturday market, which is like a farmer's market, and picked this one up and smelled it. I was like, okay, I'm sold. That quick, I was like, here's the money. Bought it. Smells amazing. Lather's amazing. Anthony Esposito, or Anthony Esposito, or something like that, but the Stallion, you might know him by. One was sent to him to review. The company sent it to him. Can I ask him about it? I haven't seen him do a review on it in a while, but it's pretty good. We're going to stick with the 45th parallel today, though. It really hurts that I can't mix the two. Like, because one's a cream and one's a hard soap, so if I mix the two, it'll be ungodly. And here's an interesting thing. If I take the, what is it? Take the Captain Choice Bayron's line. It smells good, but it smells more like a rind lime. More of the rind in there. The other one that I have, it smells lime, but it's not the right lime. It smells lime, it's more rindy. This one here, more lime up front. It's up front to lime. Oh, it smells so good. The lime is up front. This is like the perfect lime for me when I found it. I was like, this is a perfect lime. I love it. It was made in small batches, so it wasn't a huge batch, so they weren't like skimping on like individual ingredients. He put, there's nothing like it. Nothing like it. I can't do anything. Like he doesn't make them anymore. He sold the company, so now new people aren't doing it. But sorry for the rant. It's just a shame. But this, oh, smells good, the cherry. I also have the Captain's Choice, what is this? That's the lime. I also have their North. It's a woodsy scent. I smell a lot of wood in there. This one's been sitting a while, as you can tell. It's kind of a bronzy color now. It's hard. It doesn't have a lot of smell. It has like a woodsy note, but it supposedly has the blueberries on the front, or marionberries, or whatever, berries. Huckleberries. It just doesn't smell the same. Their cherry is their best scent. Sorry, Captain's Choice. About most when you first came out, I bought your scents. I was like, ooh, a new company, Shave Nation got them. I sent them to me. I bought them and they got sent to me. No, nothing's gonna be the 45th parallel. So let's wash my face real quick, or at least lather it up before I get the bowl lathering. Get that cleaned real quick. Just been cleaned the bowl. It's slick. It's really slick. This had some of the what was it? I think Good Vibrations last time. I can't remember. It's been a while, but even this rinse in the bowl. That's how slick PAA soaps are. It's like I can't even snap. It's so slick. The slickness is still in the bowl. And I rinse them after I'm done. And now I rinse it again, and the slickness is still in the bowl. PAA, or Phoenix Arts and Accoutrements, makes amazing soaps. Amazing soaps. Like, he's the messiah of soaps. The wizard. Scent wizard, I call him. Call him like the wizard. Because if I were to, like, here, what notes are in this? He'd be like, boom, 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 boom. He just knows them. He knows, his nose is made to decipher scents, and he's great at it. Of course, this one's a cherry, but if I had to give him the North one, you'd probably pick up on all the scents and everything in between, but his nose is great. Douglas's nose is great because he knows how to make scents that aren't like repulsive. None of his, I have a bunch of his scents now. None of them are like, oh my gosh, stop putting. And I bought them blind. I didn't pre-smell them. I bought them blind and said, oh, these probably smell good. Bought them, smell amazing. Nothing bad about them whatsoever. So, yeah. So the slickness, like I can't, still in the bowl. So, lather up with the cube like I did last time. Water on my face. Make sure when you're doing the cube, I hear people ask all the time, how do I do it? I just put a little on and just rubbing it up. But make sure you add water. If you're not adding water, it will be like toothpaste on there. Then it's pointless to put on. So I just went over it once and lathered it up. You can literally shave like this with the cube because it shares the same DNA as with the CK6 formula. But nah, man, I want to add some other scents to it. Well, now that I say that, what if you took the cube, right, and add some peppermint or cherry mint notes to it? Just mix it up on your face, add a little cube, add to the brush, and mix it into your face. You can have like any soap you want with the similar DNA to the CK6 formula from Phoenix Arts and Accoutrements. So maybe there's like you can't, obviously you're not going to go out and sell it. Oh, this is my new scent. But you can make your own soap on your face based off the cube. But yeah, don't go out there and try to sell, because I'm sure you're not going to make a lot of friends doing that. Because everybody knows about the cube. everyone understands that it's Doug's baby, so don't do that. I know people are always trying to make money, but to the point where you go over the line, and that'll probably be over the line. So, yeah, let's put it on my face. This stuff's slick. If I were to put this down like this on the counter, it would slide right off. So I put it on the, this side's wet, this side's not. I'll put it on the dry side on the counter. It just stays there. Funny, it's bouncy. It's bouncy. So there's a little bit of charcoal in it. He says it has actually charcoal, right? But I know it has to be in there. It's in there. It's one of the ingredients. But what I'm saying is, when you other charcoal stuff you put on your face, it's like black and it stains everything. This is not black. It has a slight gray tone to it because of charcoal, but it's not like overpowering pure charcoal that's going to stain everything and ruin everything. For example, when they make charcoal activated toothbrushes, they say to use the charcoal activated toothbrush. If you start using your regular one, eventually it'll stain. So that's why they sell individually charcoal toothbrushes with charcoal toothpaste, stuff like that. If that makes sense. I think I gotta think about it the way that I don't know, it just popped in my mind and it makes sense. Some of that in there. It's quite crystallized, this soap. But that's okay. Put some more in there. Gonna have lots of lather this time. Not gonna need that much lather, but that's okay. Oh, that's hot. Why not? I mean, I'll just buy some more. It's good soap, especially the cherry flavor. Even if the soap wasn't good, the 45th Parallel by Cap's Choice, I'd buy it for the flavor. The scent. The scent's amazing. They nailed the scent on the 45th Parallel. When I saw it said like dark cherry, I was like, boom, buy. Boom, buy. Boom, buy. Like just instantly fell in love with it. Never smelled it, nothing. Just bought it. And that's how I mostly blind buy. And I've never been disappointed. Well, I can't say that for sure, but there's one soap over here. There's the, what is it? Adagio that I don't like the lily, and I've overpowered lily in it. And then the Katie's Bubbles, supposed to smell like Fruit Loops. I didn't get any really smell besides stearic acid. No offense to Katie's Bubbles owner, it's just not my forte. I didn't get a scent besides just acidy, like almost like a burning, but without burning. Like you would think if you smelled it and it burned your nose, real acid. That's kind of what I get without the burning smell or burning sensation. So it's kind of like not a bad smell, but just smells like stearic acid. And I've never smelled stearic acid, but I guarantee that's what it smells like. And I'm pretty good at guesstimating what stuff smells like. And I've been around a lot of chemicals. Maybe I've smelled it, I don't know, but that smells like stearic acid. And it's the first ingredient in it. So I'm put two and two together, it's probably stearic acid. So let's get my brush out of here. It's cold, but that's okay. Bring it out a little bit, as you can tell. If I go too high, it's gonna go everywhere, so I gotta go below here. And my phone is actually elevated, so a little bit of water in. Boom. Put it under there. Just, as you can tell, I hit it with the, see how it's notched there? I just pretty much hit it with the, went boom into the water, and that's it. So let's stir this up here. Just, woo, that came alive. That smells good. Talk about, when they say you bloom a scent and it smells different, oh, it smells good. Game over right there. Love this scent all over again. This stuff is amazing. Although, maybe no good anymore, but we'll still shave with it because it is what it is and I have a bunch of it. There's a lot of crystallization in there. I think one of the ingredients in there is just turned hard, but we'll see. It's still foaming up, so. You can just see at the very base there, all those specks right there. That's all soap and crystallization, so I don't know if that's gonna ever come out or that's gonna end up in our razor, I don't know, but it is an old soap. It's one of the first couple I bought 4 or 5 years ago. I've been sitting in a cool place for a while, so I don't know if it's will ever go back to the same. But when I scooped it, I felt it like a gravelly, like a sugar. Like if you were to scoop something with a lot of sugar in it, it gravelly. So we'll see. I'm still gonna shave it because I'm not gonna waste it. It smells good. Whew, it smells good. Add a little more water. Woo, water in there. Mix it up. Stop the bass. You ever hear somebody drive by and they have that heavy bass and just goes bump, 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 yeah. Bump, 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 yeah. Bass. Oh, subwoofers in the cars? Yeah. Stop that bass. I'm sorry for being annoying. It is what it is. I mean, ADD, ADHD. It's still fun, but it's not like I can get rid of it now. I have it the rest of my life, so. Which is funny because it also makes it hard for me to look at something, read it, and then go do a video and be like, what? Like, say what it says. My dad doesn't have ADD. He does it fine. Now my mom has it, and I get it from her. But I can't. If I read something and do something else and then go back to it, I'll forget everything I read. So I struggle with remembering things if I get distracted. If I don't get distracted, I can remember it. But as simply as starting the video, looking down, doing a few other things, I can forget stuff. So it's coming together here now. Got a little more water. So as you see, boom, that's a lot of water actually, but it's okay. I need to add another bit of soap. Because I did add a lot of 2-3 finger scoops of this, so there's a lot of oh yeah, and I got like 7 days worth of beard growth, so I don't know, I went to grandparents for 6 days and then probably around 8 days of growth, but didn't bring the razors with me because I was like, you know what, I got to do stuff in the yard. I'm not going to really worry about shaving and having anything set up. But trim the hedges. What else? Trim the hedges. Trim the trees. Mow the lawn, edge the lawn. They're in their early 80s. In late 70s, early 80s. And, you know, you do what you can for them. And being that my dad works in the golf course and I grew up around all the equipment, doing all that stuff, it's simple for me. But my grandparents were like, wow, how do you know, like, most people don't know how to do this stuff. And I'm like, I grew up around it. You grew up around something, and you've done it a lot, it's easy. No matter how complicated the thing is. It could be as complicated as like computer, forensics, all that stuff. But if you grow up in it and you do it growing up, it's easy by the time you're older. For me, that's landscaping, yard maintenance, chainsaws, edgers, stuff like that. I have no problem doing that stuff. Easy. Trimming hedges with the hedge trimmers. A lot of people can't figure out how to shape stuff right. Shaping stuff's easy for me. It's all in the motion back and forth in the body and the legs and swinging and swaying and getting the right shape when you go up and around or over the top and the edges. It's all different. So all different motions, all different types of shapes you can do. Now, God forbid, I'm not going to be carving into it because I've never done like the carving stuff. The general maintenance is pretty easy. Now, it would be easy for me just to open my own shop up, but the expense of buying everything is expensive. I usually have my own business right now. If I had the money to do the maintenance stuff and hire people, game over. Game over. I show everybody how to do it all, and then they do it, I'll come check on them, and if it's done wrong, they get fired, and then hire somebody else and all that stuff. But here's where it all started. My dad works at a golf course, one of the best golf courses in the Portland area and most of Oregon. I think it's number 100 in the country. So, I mean, that's pretty high, but there's a lot of golf courses in the country. So, like ranked on the 100 best golf courses in the country, it's ranked 100, so it's a pretty good one. It's, some of you may know, Pumpkin Ridge Golf Club, 1990, Tiger won there as the U.S. Amateur, stuff like that. So, yeah, it's pretty well known, but, I mean, I grew up around it. I have my dad does a side job for a lady that's older, lost her husband in a plane crash. Well, they're taking off and everyone was landing and they clipped wings and then he ended up dying, which is sad. Little Cessna. But I've been doing that with my dad for as long as I remember. Her husband died when I was really little, so I don't remember him. But my dad was helping him at that time too. So her name is Jean Mosley, very nice lady. She works in the cancer center at one of the local hospitals, and sadly, she fell down the stairs recently, and well, let's just put it this way. She's in a wheelchair for right now. Well, like, but she's gonna, in a few months, she's gonna try to go to Germany. So she's German, and sometimes she'll bring me back, German chocolate. The best chocolate you'll ever have is from Germany. Like, oh my God, it's so good. Like, screw Hershey's, screw all that. That's good chocolate, but not like this. It's not the right consistency. It's not the right texture. It's nothing. German chocolate is out of this world. Eat your heart out, Willy Wonka. Eat your heart out, Willy Wonka. Yeah, German chocolate is really good. If you ever get a chance to buy like real German chocolate from Germany, do it. I highly recommend it. And some of this stuff is drying up, so let's get this on there. Some more. Yeah, German chocolate though. So I'm Italian, okay? Pasta, you name it, I've eaten it. Pastries, cannolis, all that stuff. Good stuff. German chocolate, when you don't have it a lot, it bumps it up there. But when you start having it a lot, you lose all the, like, I don't know, flavor. You start getting desensitized to it a little bit. And, yeah, when I get that German chocolate, though, that's sweet. You better, when you eat a couple pieces of German chocolate, you better check your weight because it's going up. Very sweet, very good. But, yeah, it's just, all right, let's go on the face here. Quite the luxurious, oh, God, the luxurious lather from the 45th parallel. And I mentioned it at the beginning, right? So we're going to do a Subie Shaves Inspires. If he's still here, I'm hoping he's still watching. I ranted, but it's right here. Right there for you. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there. So, yeah, it's going to be quite the popular technique. That he says it has rigidity, right? Has some rigidity to the blade, so it's not as it's not much chatter. You know, chatter is where the blade kind of wiggles like this, or I don't know how many you fished, but a chatter bait. The blade wiggles back and forth like this, but instead of going like this, it just wiggles like this on your skin. Therefore, you get razor burn. Yeah, this is kind of dry. I think we need more water just because I waited so long. I've been doing this for 23 minutes. I'd normally be done shaving, but I kind of got on a rant building this lather up properly. But, yeah. Subie inspired shave here. It's going to be a long shave because I'm not rushing this part. Last time I took the Henson out, I put it on my face, started shaving, I left a mark right there across my face, and it didn't go away for like a week. And no way, nowhere did I go back and forth with it, because that's the first thing I learned when I started wet shaving is never slide the thing back and forth because you slice your face open. But nowhere did I do that. So we're going to try it again. Like, praying for a good shave, because I gotta go do stuff tomorrow for business. Well, I call business the fair, but the fair I also have clients, if you will, there. So, yeah. And while I'm there, I'm going to be on some video calls and stuff like that. So, business, if you will. Or business, not. It's up to you. But I like to claim it as business because I think people will take it a little more serious when I have to do it. And they'll leave me alone more. If you just say, oh, I got to make a phone call, they're like, oh, whatever. You say, I got to make a business call, they'll scoot over a little bit. Which, in a sense, it is business. Because I represent companies that are in the fishing world. So, yeah. I don't know if I like that. I don't know. It feels very weird. The blades work amazing. But the razor, it's the medium Henson, right? A lot of beard growth, so this is probably the best razor. Oh, we'll see. I know it's kind of for light beard growth, but there's a lot of chatter, and I'm using the Rapira Platinum blades, so. Let's see here. I'm gonna look in the mirror. Well, I'll do it right here. Yeah. I'm getting my back worked on with a not a chiropractor, but it's gonna sound weird, but I have a lot of equestrian friends, and there's a magnetic electric pulse thing that kind of jolts your muscles and then releases the tension. And I'm gonna get that done to see how my back works. See if my back legs is a little better. I've got back problems. So yeah, back problems and meeting up with, in between businesses, I'm meeting up with a couple kids from middle school. They understand that I have business I have to do, so it's going to be a little bit chaotic, but one thing I can't do with this is the Henson, because it's aluminum, doesn't really keep the heat very well. So I can't cheat like I do. And heat the head up. Heat it up. But it goes on your face and it's so warm, and then you shave, right? But careful, because you heat that up too much, you burn yourself. So yeah, new shavers, I want young people. I don't know how to word it where to caution people that may do it wrong. I just looked at myself and thought, do I say it? Do I not say it? I'm not saying it. Young people that are less cautious about things, people that are scared, don't be scared, don't be cautious, just do it. You'll learn real fast. I mean, you can't be protected from everything. You put this on your face and it's too hot, and you burn yourself, well, you learned, right? You can't be scared of it, just do it. If it hurts, you learn. The way I've always been, like, oh, ow, that hurt. Well, now I know not to do that. If I never were to just put it on my face and burn myself, I'll never know what to prevent, right? So always do stuff first. Learn. That's how you're going to learn. You protect people, coddle people, they are never gonna learn. They're gonna be scared of everything. So, already going down the path in the conversation I don't want to go down. Come on, no razor burn. Please, no razor burn. Oh, come on. If I get a razor burn, I'm going to be upset. So, let's see. Yeah, that's how it's blade. Oh, maybe I'll go down. This is so funky for me here. Because I'm not sure which way my hair grows right there. It kind of grows funky. It grows weird. Now it says, oh, go with the grain. Well, if hair grows like this, or grows one this way, one that way, one this way, one that way, how are you supposed to go with that grain? I mean, you're just cutting over the top of it. So, let's try that. Oh yeah, so I'm going to the fair. So if you're still here, comment below. What is your favorite fair food? One of my favorites here that I can get is funny, they have deep fried Oreos. I've had it's alright. Not my favorite, but what is it? Either Idaho potato, which I'm in Oregon, begin of here, or carnival fries are all curly fries, I guess you can call them. So I'm sure I'm going to get those tomorrow. No doubt. I think they're like $10. Super expensive, but, you know, what else are you going to do? It's a fair, right? Stop. Look at my hands. They're so waterlogged. So no more touching my face because I don't want to get razor burn. Now, the Subie, old Subie, yeah? With the hacks of the day. DE blade snapped in half. One side. Old Subie shaves hack of the day. Old Josh Perkins, huh? Subie hack of the day. Smart man. Smart man. Very smart man. Very enthusiastic. Now, man, if I tried to keep up with that much energy for 30 minutes that I'm on right now, woo, I'll be out of energy. Even with ADHD and ADD, which is attention hyperactive disorder, something like that, yeah. So there's hyper in there. But I don't have that much energy. Makes me laugh because usually I do. But no, not no blade on that side. Oops. So, come on. Can't see what I'm doing, huh? Sorry. Trying to. Shave, I mean. Maybe see there. Around. That's good. Alright. Trying to make sure around my, I don't even know what it's called, goatee, stash and goatee. I don't know. I'm not technical with the terms. It's nice and clean right here. Because I've noticed with these, since there's a gap right there, when you go right here, you end up leaving the gap between the blade and where your mustache is. So you have to go like this, like that, and up, and all kinds of things. So, old Subie strikes again. It worked. Josh Perkins, old Subie. Subie shaves. Home run with this one. Now here's something you guys can do. Let's try a little hack. Going on 40 minutes to shave. Holy caramba. Get undone. Come on. Okay. So take your razor apart. Take one of these old glass, canning jars, self-sealing, little wide mouth mason jar. Cut a hole in it. You see that, right? Open that up. Drop that there. Take your blades. Slide them in. Drop them in. You got a thing. And when you're done, they're clean here. Just recycle them. But don't recycle a thing, glass. You can, I mean, no problem with that. But, just the metal stuff, then just reuse the glass and the lid. That's what I do. Saves me money on buying what's it called? Brain fart. Saves me money on buying a blade dispenser thing that you put, saves me money at blade disposal. So, let's finish this shave up now. Shave's done, right? So, let's look at the after shave we got today. Grab the first one I see. Shake it up. Not I'm supposed to shake it up. But the essence of man. Look at that. The essence of man. Brute Classic, baby. Brute Classic. Brute Classic. Splash on. You know, you buy all these expensive aftershaves. Smells just fine. You go to the supermarket and pick this up. Put a little on. Rub it together. Splash on your face. You know why they splash go like this? Because it makes it, they say it makes the flavor or the smell pop. So think of it, when you just put it on, it's like a balloon with the scent inside of it. As soon as you go like this, pop, the balloon bursts and the smell comes out. So think of it that way. And that's what you're doing by kind of slapping it on a little bit. Just activating the smell, if you will. Could do that. I mean, it's not proven, but I've noticed when I do it, it makes it smell better. You slap it like this, trust me, you smell it. If you don't, you smell it too, but not strong. I don't know, just call me crazy, but it works. It just works. Put that old brood on. It just gets the job done, and the ladies love it. I put some of that on one time, just came downstairs, and my friends were like, dang, you smell good. I'm like, hey, thanks. Cha-ching! Win in my book. Being a single man, oh, anytime you get a compliment, anybody says something or anything, always a win. And there's something I put in my beard. You know, people put beard oil in there. You put beard oil, right? Not me. There's a pomade company I use. Get this off here. The soap. Pomade company I use, which is in the top drawer here. Which one is this? That's the clay pomade. Got like 8, 10, 12 of that pomade. Another clay pomade. Over there's another big clay pomade. Which one's this? Another clay pomade. Organic pomade. This one's for Halloween. I have different ones. One of my favorites is over here. That is called Armagon. It's by Johnny Slicks. It's an oil-based pomade, very oily. Put it in your beard and it sucks right into your skin. And you do not have any leftover residue. Trust me. I walked into work one time, put this in my hair, stomped my hair, walked past a bunch of people. Every person I walked by, like, hey, you smell good. You smell good. You look good today. Like, it gets women's attention. And it's funny because on the thing, on the website it says, not responsible for any pregnancies, the results of wearing Johnny Slicks. Man, it just smells so good. It smells so good. But, yeah, Johnny Slicks, there's pumpkin slicks during the holiday. I got all kinds of things. I got stuff from Slickmore. I was into that a little bit before the shaving thing. Stickmore pomade. I got Goon grease by Lockhart. This stuff's thick. This is like a heavy grease pomade. But, yeah. Like, yeah, comes off there. Smells good. That's like a straight grease. That stuff's Vaseline and grease, but got that stuff. Got all kinds of things in here. Got this. This is, I don't like this stuff. I bought it. The hybrid pomade. Oh, firm hold, medium shine, water soluble. It's kind of a pain in the butt. As you can tell, I just nicked it, but sorry, getting no sidetrack. But it's Don Juan or Don Pedro or something like that. Don Juan pomade. I wouldn't suggest it. This one's absolutely amazing. This is Stickmore Pomade Company, or Hair Company, out of California. I talked to this guy, I didn't have his phone number. I talked to him and bought stuff from him. It's a cream times oil times water. So it's like a cream you put in your hair. But it washes like water. You don't have to sit there and take your goes in like cream style, like oil, wash it out like water. You don't have to sit there and take your conditioner and let it degrease, which means put the conditioner in there, let it sit for 50, 60 seconds, or 5 minutes or whatever, then wash it out, because what it does is it degreases, sucks the grease out, and you wash it out. Well, if you don't do that, you don't get this regular washing. It washes 3, 4, 5, 6 times and it won't come out. So, I mean, it's an art of its, on its own, styling your hair with the Goon grease, or the Don Juan, or the... One of my favorites that one of my friends told me, my Hispanic friends, Moco de Gorilla. You can get in the store. What else? This stuff's pretty dang good. It's Grim grease. Water based. I use a little bit of it. It's kind of complicated to use, but it's great. Yeah, of course, got another water based pomade here. All good stuff. But that's something you guys can dabble into if you want. It's fun. I mean, styling the hair, it's a hit with the ladies. Now, of course, I got short hair now. When I have my hair like this long and I style it up and over, kind of comb over, style it to the side, all fancy, hit with the ladies. I went from this, I showed one of my friends pictures like me like this, and then showed a picture of me all dressed up and said, "That's not you." And I'm like, "That is me." Like, dang. And she's got all bothered. I'm like, "You think I'm hot, don't you?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I knew it, because you're getting all bothered, hot and bothered." But, yeah. Have a great day, guys.